Hey guys, welcome back to the GE-X1. I am the TheRADIOMAN03, and we are playing Minecraft on the Xbox One. How you doing? I am doing great. It is a Wednesday afternoon, and we are here at the main mine. Some items brought up from the mine. Take a look at these goodies in here. 4 diamond blocks, some gold, some emerald, lapis, all those good stuff, some iron in there. So the minecart's working out great down the new branch mine. We are headed back to the Nether. The mighty Nether. Can't get enough of that Nether, I tell you. The Nether is better. The Nether is better. I just love working down in here. I've got some stuff to show you. It's been a few days. It's been quite a few days, actually, since I put up a GE-X1 episode. And I want to show you the progress out here at the Nether Hub. I hope you guys aren't getting tired of the Nether. I am really enjoying it, and we are making some great progress on here. And I don't see too many more videos until we're probably done with the Nether Hub. There's 2 main projects we have left in here. Number 1 is the Pigmen farm, and number 2 is the rail line that runs out to the Stronghold portal. So those are the 2 things that we have left. First of all, let me show you our little furnace room. What I did here was I took our porthole that we had here, and it drops down into here. This was just so I could give enough room to get our furnaces and our chests and our hoppers in here. So I just dropped the netherrack in here. We have our lava in here, and of course it cooks and drops the netherrack down into here. I've got a few extra buckets of lava, and I've actually got to restock the lava as well as the netherrack. I had all 4 of these going for a while, so we have some more brick in here and a nice little supply. Hello, magma cream. No slabbing has taken place outside of the building just yet. However, that is coming, and that is going to be quite a grind. I'm not looking forward to it, but I will get it done. In here, what I did on this end, you remember the chests and stuff were set up here last time. I made us another large porthole, just like the enchantment room porthole. And this one is our storage room. So in here, I have our potions. I have our nether brick and nether rack, and all the supplies that we have, of course, from the nether are in here. These 2 chests, this one is full of arrows right now. This one full of the swords and stuff that I've been getting off the wither skeletons, as well as the bows I've been getting off the skeletons up into the mob farm there. This is our goodies with the blaze rods, the glowstone dust. You can see what's there. I've even started killing more pigmen now. If I see pigmen in here, I'm taking them out and collecting their gold nuggets right now. So we have that item, those items there. Building blocks, glass, things like that, which we still need, of course, for the build we're working on down here. And these chests are open right now, and we'll see what we'll use those for. I have a feeling we're going to wind up with a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go up to the Wither Boss Kill Chamber. That's what we were working on last time, and I did finish that up, so I want to take you up there and show you that. Before we get too far up, I want you to draw attention to the Pigmen farm portal right there, the porthole. We have that extended out now quite a ways, and that's about as far as it's going to go. I want to add a few more blocks on the end of that, right out there on the end, and then we are going to build a 13 diameter circle out there, and our Pigmen farm is going to be within that circle. Up on top of the roof here, I have slabbed the roof now, and I added some glowstone light, just a few. On the corners, looks like I forgot to maybe put a nether brick slab out there, maybe not, it's hard to tell. And then, so we've got just a little bit of lighting on the roof of the building. This is all slabbed up. I still have to go up on top of the main mob farm itself and slab the ceiling of that and get the torches off of there and get some of the, you can still see I've got the pieces of cobble up there. We haven't quite finished working up there. Also still to do in here is the brackets around this tube that goes up into the nether ceiling. That should not take very long, and that's something I'm just going to do on my own, and then I'll bring you in and show you that when it's done. There's 2 major projects I want to work on with you guys on the GE-X1 Nether Hub, and that is the Pigmen farm, as well as the come on, why does it do this to me? Why does it do this to me? There we go, perfect. The Pigmen farm and the tunnel that leads out to the Stronghold portal. Those are the last 2 major projects I want to work on with you guys there. Alright, so not much has changed in this room. We do have obsidian posts for our go and stop buttons. our power button, and then this is our tunnel down here. Nothing can spawn in this tunnel. It is only, gosh, a block and a half high. That's it. I went with a real simple design. It is a stair, an upside down stair in here, and then I've got the ceiling slabbed, and then of course the bottom is slabbed with the rail line going across. And there's just a few lights here and there. So as you look down that tunnel, it looks pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's take you down there and I'll show you the Wither Boss kill chamber. So there's a glowstone layer, there's one here, just right above where the power rails are is where we have the glowstone to light up the area. In terms of the tunnel, because nothing can really spawn in there, so it doesn't matter. So when we get off now, we come down here, we've got this little tiny room. I didn't want to spend too much time on this project because there'll be very little time spent here, but we have, again, an obsidian power button here. This is our sort of our entranceway here. We've got glowstone light kind of tucked away in the corners there. We've got a nice bright one right up in here, and it's made with, of course, stairs and then nether brick itself. So stairs and nether brick is pretty much the makeup of this entire build. And then around here, of course, we have the same thing with the glowstone lights in the corners like that. That's simply an upside down stairs with that in the corner, and then you bring a block up underneath it, and it trims it out really nice. So this is the Wither Boss kill chamber. So you come up the stairs here, and we have sort of a danger zone right here. And of course, you build your wither on that piston, and we push him up into the ceiling right here. Now, I've not tested this yet to see if the wither will cause any damage. If you remember when we did test this, we actually came up on this side, and we tested the wither, and he blew out a bunch of netherrack that was back in here. I'm curious, and we will test this, and I will make sure I'm with you. You guys are with me when I test it to see, are we going to lose any of this obsidian up here? I hope not. I hope he causes no damage up here. I hope he just gets his head stuck up in there, and we whoop on him. That's all I hope. So this is the Wither Boss kill chamber for the GE-X1. I hope you like it. That is how that has turned out. Boom. Zoom. Here we go. Sorry, it's been a few days since I've done a video, but it's been, once again, a very busy and actually a very odd week for me this week. Very odd week. On Monday... Look at this guy. What are you doing in there? Huh? You're gonna die. Pig? Get out of there. What are you doing in there? That's pretty funny. What the heck is he doing in there? So, wow, he caused me a lot of damage. Those pigmen hit hard. Wow. 2, 4... 6 hearts with 1 hit from him. Monday was just a regular old Monday. Work went well. It was kind of slow, but the day still went by relatively quickly, so no problems there. Real quick while I've got you here, not to change the subject so fast, there's a wither skeleton right there, and there's a pigman jumping next to him. This is my new quarry for getting netherrack, and I'm going to continue to cut this mountain down for my netherrack. That's where it's going to be. This portion of it right here and up next to the base, I will put nether brick slabs on that to keep the mobs from spawning up against the base and keep them farther away from where we're going to build our pigmen gold farm. That's the goal there. Now, we do still have pigmen spawning down here, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to stop them entirely from spawning down here for the sole fact that I guess I'm not too worried about it. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize there was one right here, too. Pigs are angry. Get any gold nuggets from that? Nothing. How about over here? Man, it's just the pig flesh. That's it. Zombie pigman flesh. Get that out of my hand. I don't want it. Oh, we have an infinity bow. That's why I'm not picking up the arrows. Alright, so... I think we're okay in here. Anyways, the pigmen can still spawn in areas like this, of course. There's room for them to spawn. Outside of the main structure, though, I will slab the area around here. There's also probably going to be some slabbing done on that little island right there. And there's also an island. Let's go over to the actual hole itself, and we'll take a look at it. Well, we need some of this. We're going to need this and this. Today, I want to see how deep this lava is at the end of our tunnel here. I want to know how deep it is and how much room I have. Basically, I want the pigmen to have a... let's go on out here. So this is our new tunnel out here. We will go into the lava and we will build legs beneath these areas right here. There will be legs that go down into the lava off of this right here. Today, what I really want to do is I want to find out how deep this lava is, because we're going to need some space. Let's see here. What do I need? I need some food, first of all. And I think I want to turn the music down too. Let's change. Let's bring this music down just a little bit more. It seems really loud. There we go. All right, let's chug-a-lug an invisibility potion. Let's go on out there and we'll take a look. And fire resistance. We should be able to swim in the lava and not die. Let's get a few blocks too. First, let's extend this out just a little bit. I want room on the end here for, I'm hoping, a sticky piston door. Now my goal is that when we come out here, we're going to be able to basically start going down and staircase down into a room that's going to be surrounded by the lava. And that's kind of my goal there. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. 5. Okay, and then after that, this is where we're going to start our pad for the Pigmen farm. I need my dirt on the bar too, please. And we'll use the sand to soak up the lava. I'm going to use some of the lava, of course, for cooking as well. Like so, and then a 13 radius circle is like so, a 13 diameter, like that. And I didn't want it to be too big because I'm not, like I said in the previous videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not so concerned about efficiency as I am just that when I'm not playing and I get up and walk away from the game for a while, I can just leave our stormtrooper standing here and we can get, you know, a decent amount of, you know, some gold nuggets. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. That's right. Correct? Am I doing this okay? No, I'm not. I've got this already messed up. I didn't take that first one out. There's that. Those two go there. Man, I'm always doing this too. I always make these kind of mistakes. All right, let's see if we can get these back. Okay, good, good, good. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do this for now. Let's give us a little safety harness there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then we can actually get rid of this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so here we go. Now we're back on track. Okay, so I was talking about my week. Tuesday, like I said, Monday was just a regular old day, no big deal. Went just fine. Tuesday, I forgot to set my alarm. Plain and simple, forgot to set my alarm. I woke up 15 minutes before I was supposed to be at work. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have a 1-hour drive to work. So it's not like I could just jump in the car and get there quick. It doesn't work that way. So I was late, and fortunately, you know, I have a very cool employer who, you know, understands stuff like that. That does happen. Those things happen. And like so. Okay, are we good all the way around here? Yes. Okay, that is our circle. So basically what it is the pigmen are going to... These are going to be the spawn pads right here. These 4 blocks right here on each side will be the spawn pads. And the pigmen will spawn on these areas right here, and then we will take trapdoors and line the edge of this dirt. And those trapdoors will make the pigmen think that it's a full block, and they will walk off and fall down to the bottom area where we will have hoppers, and we will collect their drops. So that's going to be the pigmen farm right there. So this is actually going to be, this will actually come up, you know, like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have to take this up quite a ways. Potion, we have 4 minutes left on it. Okay. This is all going to have to go up quite a ways. That's why I want to know how deep this is, because I want to put the hoppers and stuff down on the bottom here and then have glass walls with the lava showing through it. And that'll be really cool. Take it. And take it. So that would be really cool to have an area like that down there. So the pigmen will actually be falling from areas up here all the way down into here. They'll fall on the hoppers, die, and we'll collect their drops just like that. It's not going to be an XP farm. It'll just be that kind of a farm. I've got 3.5 minutes. Let's go back inside real quick before we jump into the lava. I'm going to get another fire resistance and invisibility potion. Something else we need to take into consideration on the GE-X1 Nether Hub is that we need an entrance and an exit. We don't have one. I'm not so sure about bringing the cow down here anymore. If we do, our cow will have a cow pen dug in like the portholes here into this wall. We'll do one here maybe for the cow. But we need another porthole that's going to be an exit and entrance out into the nether, out into the danger zone, so to speak. So we got to make sure we have those sort of things ready as well. An exit point. And let's do... Did I put those other bottles away? I did put those bottles away. Good. And let's take that. Ooh, something else we should test real quick. I'm curious, am I going to be able to slide sand down these blocks and block off sort of like you do with the water? When you want to get rid of the water, you use sand or dirt to block up the water. Am I going to be able to do that with the sand? Let's take this out of here. Or does this just burn up when it hits? Oh, that's great. Okay, so that kind of tells us how deep it is too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. It's 8 deep. All right, beautiful. All right, that answers my question right there. It's 8 deep. I doubt that it's 8 deep all over, but it is at least 8 deep here. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Okay, so it looks like it's about 8 blocks deep, which is excellent news. That means we don't have to build the farm quite as high up to get them to fall. We're already a large portion of the way there. So let's let's get our next invisibility potion on, since we're running out of time on it. And fire resistance, because we don't want to fall in. I'm going to fill this in with sand, finish doing that, and then we're going to get the walls built up on here, and we'll see what we're left with once we're done with that. Now, before we get this all filled in, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the fact that we do have some lava sealed off here that I can go ahead and take and use for our furnaces. I wish I had 1,000 buckets. I don't, so we're just going to take what we can for just the one time, and then we'll of course, you know, go back to what I was doing before. And where I've been getting our lava right now is just inside the GE-X1. There's an area right there next to where we go in and out of the portal. I've got a little hole in the wall that I break in there, and I found some nice lava pockets back in there. I've not been taking the lava from here because I don't want to have the lava all kind of messed up. I like having it clean looking, so I've been kind of actually patching that in. Which brings me to an area that we've talked about submerging in lava or slabbing, and I think I'm going to go ahead with the slabs because I don't want to ruin it. And that's the area right out here where I actually did some quarry work out here. This right here where the lava is trying to pour over the edge there, it doesn't seem to flow quite right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the nether rack back in there, and then just slab it and have that little island out there. Nothing's going to spawn on it, so I think that would be okay to go ahead and go about it in that way. Let me grab our sand back. I'm going to go ahead and finish filling that in. As you can see, I'm getting real close to being done with that, and then I'll bring you back and we'll start working on the side walls that go down into the bottom portion of the Pigmen farm. All right, we now have the whole thing sanded in, and I've got a bit of a wall built up around here. And now we need to drop into the lava and just see how are we going to go about getting these walls put in. I'm trying to remember how easy it is to see under here, and I don't think it's very easy to see at all underneath this underneath the lava here. So let's go on down and take a look. I think we're going to wind up with a lot of well, it's not too bad. It's going to be a kind of a painstaking process, though, I could tell already. And then let's do 2 of these down here. Let's go 2 of these. Right, yeah, okay. We're going to just follow the outline here as best we can. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on here, but it is really tough to see what we're doing. Now, I need to be able to get out of here quickly once you leave the lava in the nether, you stay on fire for a period of time. So you want to make sure that you've got time to get back, if you have to go through the portal, because once you enter the portal and go back into the overworld, you should be okay. I've got an extra potion with me, so hopefully that will be enough for what it is we're doing here right now. But once we get this sealed off, we can take the sand out, and we should have a pretty decent room in there. Now, I don't have any armor on, so you don't need armor. You just need that fire resistance potion, and it would appear as though you can breathe under lava for a period of time as well without taking damage. So that's a good thing as well. Let's see here. Boop. Did I already have 2 there? I already had 2 here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we need to go like so, like so. Wow, that is really tough to see. I will keep working at this and let you know how things progress. So stick around. I have about a minute left, maybe a little less than a minute left in my potion. As you can see, I've been out of the lava now for a little while, and I'm still on fire. So that's going to last for a little while. So that's why you want to make sure... Nothing but an inferno on the screen. That's actually pretty cool looking. Whoa! Potato eating fire. So you want to make sure that you get back through the portal in time while you're on fire. Give yourself time to do that. Don't rush yourself. And then once you come through, the fire should go out. Boom, just like so. Can't even see myself. It's crazy. So that knocks the fire out right away. Boom. So we're good there. Let's go back on in. More than half of this is constructed now under the lava. So we're doing pretty well. Just a little progress report for you. We're doing pretty good. Pretty darn good, actually. So I'm going to... I've got another fire resistance potion on me right here. We're going to go ahead and get back out there and get back to work on it. The visibility wore off as well, so our timing was perfect. Invisibility and fire resistance in 7 seconds. Let's take this, and let's put this back on again as well. We'll get those out of our inventory, and then I'm going to go back down there and, you know, keep building on it. But we're almost all the way around. Just about all the way around. We've gotten from here over to here so far. So I've got just a little bit to go. So I'll be right back with you. All right. I think we've gotten all the way around. I think it's done. The outside of it. So we'll be able to remove the sand and then see what we have left over for our shell. We do have to break in here. That is really awesome. That is really awesome. The only downside is it looks like we're going to have the lava will pour along the glass wall, which shouldn't look too bad actually down below. But if we dig down this way here, we should be able to clear this out pretty nicely. And see what kind of room we have left over. Yeah. Yeah, just like so. So we just take all this sand out now. And since we have some fire resistance potion left, we might as well do that right now while we're here. Just in case we missed any spots. That way if the lava comes through and sets us on fire, it's no big deal. We'll just collect all this sand up that we can use for glass later on down the road. Beautiful. Yeah. All right, let me get this cleared out, and we'll see. We'll take a look at what we got left over. So I started telling you guys about my week, and I never finished what I was talking about. So Tuesday, I mentioned my alarm didn't go off because I had failed to set it. And so I was late for work. But that wasn't so bad. Although it does suck to go to work and you don't have a shower and things like that. You guys ever drink a night vision potion in the nether? It's quite an interesting effect on the world. It turns it really, really bright. I love it. I think it's pretty cool. So that was my Tuesday. Just got up late for work, you know. And got to work, got the job done. No big deal. Everything turned out just fine. I believe I'm going to want to do this. Wednesday, I headed out the door for work, and right on time, no big deal, no hassle. I had plenty of time to get to work, and I was going through my neighborhood, and I decided that I was not going to stop at all the stop signs. For some reason, I was rolling my stop signs. And as you know, you can't do that. You can't do it. So sure enough, a deputy was sitting in my neighborhood, and he caught me rolling a stop sign. And he pulled me over. And he comes up to the window. He says, "Good morning, sir." I said, "Good morning." You know, and this is this This is before 4 a.m. It's really early, okay? It's really early. So he pulls me over, and I know exactly why he's pulled me over. Exactly why he has pulled me over, because I don't know why. You know, it's really stupid. Why would you roll a stop sign? The reason the stop sign is there is that to keep the public safe, right? So you have time to stop and look both ways and make sure there's nobody walking and there's no vehicles coming or other directions, stuff like that. So that's why stop signs are there. Well, man, like I said, I knew exactly why he was pulling me over. Exactly why he was pulling me over. And I don't normally do that. I don't know why, but it's so early in the morning, and you know, I'm like the only car on the road, and my neighborhood's pretty small and pretty quiet, so I don't expect to see anybody out there at all. And so he walked up to the window and he said, good morning. And I said, good morning. He says, do you know why I pulled you over? I said, I looked at him and I said, because I went through the stop sign without stopping? And he said, yes, and thank you for being so honest. I thought, oh, well, that's refreshing. Okay. Yeah, I'm being honest with you. I know exactly why you pulled me over. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong, and I am willing to admit my mistake. That's something everyone should learn, too. Taking responsibility for your actions is a big thing that I believe in and preach in. If you do something wrong, let's say you're late for work, okay? Don't sit there and argue about why you're late for work. You know, you're late for work. You're late for school. You shouldn't argue about it, and you certainly shouldn't blame something else, unless something else was the reason why you could not get to work. You know, so what this deputy said to me was, he said, sir, for being honest with me, I'm going to write you a warning. Do you promise to always stop at all the stop signs from now on? And I said, I will. I will stop at all the stop signs. I don't know why I'm not doing it. It was a stupid mistake, and I won't do it again. He's like, all right, then I will. I'm going to write you a warning, and we're going to let you go with that. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I wound up getting a warning. Well, as I drove away from this deputy that pulled me over, I said to myself, oh man, he made you late for work. And right after I said that, he made you late for work, I thought, wait a minute. This guy didn't make you late for work. You made you late for work. I made myself late for work. This deputy did nothing to make me late for work. He pulled me over because I broke the rules. You know, you're supposed to not do that. And it's plain and simple. You're supposed to stop at stop signs. So it wasn't his fault that I was late for work. It was my fault that I was going to be late for work. And that's what I'm talking about right there, is taking responsibility for your actions. How much time we have left? 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. You know, you have to take responsibility for what you do wrong, period. It's just plain and simple. So there's my soapbox. Nobody made me late today. I made myself late today because I was stupid and I broke the law, period. So yeah, I'll be making sure I stop in my neighborhood. And I should stop. I don't know why I didn't. It was really a foolish thing not to do, because I have been out there in the morning and I have actually run into people who are out walking their dog. For some reason they couldn't sleep or whatever, and they're just out at a weird time walking around the neighborhood. So that's something, you know, I needed to be reminded of for sure. Now we're going to go up. Pigmen, it's like 25 to 28 block drop. I think it's 25. If they fall 25 blocks, they outright die. It's not like a one-punch kill or, you know, two-punch killing like that. I want them to fall and die immediately when they hit the ground. So let's go ahead and do... Let me think about this. Let's take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 30 of these. How am I doing on my potions? 238. I've got a backup one as well. Okay, let's go. Let's figure out what 30 blocks is from. Let's figure out where we want. We want a couple of blocks down here. We want a little bit of room down here so we have room for the chests and stuff. So let's start. The hoppers are going to be right about here. Okay, right about in this area right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's fill this in a little bit just to give us some representation. And we'll probably do a floor anyways like this as well. And then I want to go up 30 blocks and figure out where that's going to be at. And that's where our trap is going to start. That's where our first pads will be. And I don't know, we'll do like maybe 5 or 6 layers of pads. It won't take very long to build it, to be quite honest with you. I don't know that we're going to get it built in this episode. I kind of wanted to get this part done right here. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it did. So I'll probably split this into 2 videos and, you know what I mean? Just so that this one doesn't get too long, because it is going to get too long. And you know me, I work for a living, and I've got only so much time that I can work on these things. So I'm always happy when I can get a big chunk of something done. And we actually really are getting a big chunk done. Plus, I toured you guys on some of the changes that we've had here on the Nether Hub as well. So that's nice. A minute 13 seconds left. Okay, so we're down below there, and this is going to have hoppers and stuff in it to, of course, grab the drops when they fall. So we're going to go up 30 from here, because this is where the hopper level is going to be. We should probably chug another potion, but I don't want to do that just yet. Give me 1 second, and I will be right back. Alright, we just drank a brand new potion. I've gone up 30 blocks and a pillar in the middle. I dropped back down and put some ladders in place. I'm just grabbing some more nether brick. I should have grabbed this before we got in there and got started on it. Let's grab this, and let's grab some trapdoors as well. I think we might be able to get a few of these going and see if maybe we can test it and see if a pigman spawns up there and steps off and falls to his death. But let's give it a shot and see. Don't know if this is going to work. I think most of them are kind of square pads and stuff, but I wanted ours to be a circle down here. I thought it would look kind of cool in the GE-X1 to have it like this. So this is exactly 30 blocks up. Our not our invisibility, but our whatchamacallit potion, night vision potion, wore off. That's actually kind of nice to have that night vision potion, isn't it? So let's come out here. Basically, we're going to have to retrace our steps on this thing right here, on our pad. Is that going to be right? That looks like it's right to me. 2, 3. Ooh. Oh, God, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, my God, that scared the crap out of me. I don't know if we're in the right spot here. I'm going to have to check this out. Let me get us lined up really nice, and then I'll be right back. Due to the fact I have such bad depth perception, I had to go down and get lined up on the one corner that we just came up from. I don't know what it is, but I have a hard time seeing straight down like that and actually seeing if I'm lined up properly. There we go, and then we're going to come off of here by 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Am I doing this right? 2, 2, yeah, like so. Ooh, get out of here. Get out of here. They get so close they can see me. Yeah. I'll kill you. I'll kill you, Ghast. You won't even know what hit you. Glad the good thing they can't knock me off of here. Watch. As he says that. 2, like so. And then 2 this way. Oh, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't have fire resistance potion on, and we are up quite a ways. And if I fall, we will die for sure. 2, 3, and 4. Come on, 4. And 1 and 2. And this should be 3 and 4. We should line up perfectly with this. All right, good deal. All right, so this needs to go away. Let's get rid of that one and that one. And I'll show you how I'm going to do the pads up here. Pretty simple idea, and I hope it works, because I really don't want to get too elaborate with it. Because like I said, I'm going to be pretty happy if I just get, you know, a decent amount of gold nuggets. I don't need a ton of gold nuggets. I don't need a ton of gold. So I'm hoping that this is going to work out okay for me. Now these pads are going to go like in between here, like that, and then we're going to do let's go ahead and just for the heck of it, we're going to do I have any more? I do. Good. Let's go like that. This is going to come up to here. We're going to double this up real quick. like so. That ghast is so close. Oh, man. If he were to get lucky with one of his fireballs, I would be in big trouble. Oh, look at him play. Look at him playing in our area. Okay, so this is going to be, this is the pad right here. This is what I feel the pad is right here. Boom. Okay. And then we do... I'm going to put a few of these up just to see if it works. One here. Here. Here and there. Boom, just like so. Like that. Okay. And then that will hopefully... I've got 6 more of these. Let's do... Oh, God. Let's do another one of these right here. And then I'm going to sit back and watch it and see if we get any pigmen to spawn on here and walk off. I hope we do. Like so. Okay. Like that. Get that out of here. I'll probably go get some more wood too, so I can do this. Oh, let's see. We wanted to go up 2. I think I dropped 2 ladders there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be the pad. So basically, what they're going to do is they are going to spawn on that pad, think that trapdoor is a block, and step off of it and fall straight down into our trap down here where the hoppers are and stuff. I'm hoping that's going to be the case, and then we'll build pads like that a few more rows up. And that should be good, and that should get us what we need in terms of, you know, pigmen gold and swords and things like that. Those swords, I've been using them, the ones that I get from there, as well as the ones I get off the wither skeletons. I have been using those over at the skeletons farm and stuff. They're actually pretty handy. You just fill a chest up with them, and then you can just sit there and kill mobs with them and utilize them instead of just throwing them out. Ooh, the potion just wore off. Oh my gosh, we are so lucky we did not get shot off of that. All right, I'm going to grab a few more trapdoors and stuff too. We have to go back into the overworld for that. I don't know that I have enough wood for that, but let's go take a look and see. This guy should probably die, so we can encourage them to spawn out there onto the trap, which of course we've got a ton of spawn area here for them, so... they don't have to spawn on that trap, but we will see if we can help them make that decision. If you're far enough away from a pigman, they don't even know you shot them. They have no idea. They don't have a clue. Yeah, see up there? That's going to look pretty cool. And between that first row and the bottom, I think I'm going to glass that all in, just so we have it all glassed in. And like I said, I'm killing the pigmen because I want to get the nuggets and stuff. I think that's really great. And anytime I see them in the base here now, I'm actually killing them. And we have our little garbage disposal right there. Let's see if we can make a few more trapdoors. It'd be kind of nice to have 1 row of those done. So we have 8... I need 8 more trapdoors to get 1 level finished. So let's see if we have the supplies in order to do something like that. We'll go back out there. I think I might be out of invisibility potions out there, so we may have to whip up a few more of those. As usual, my wood supply is pretty pathetic. It is still very pathetic, but we have that much right there. How many can we get out of that? Trapdoors. 6 more, huh? That's it. 6 more of those. That's gonna have to do. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna have to go up above ground here and do some serious tree chopping. Something else I did, I turned the autosave off, which can be a dangerous thing to do, but I was noticing that autosave was resulting in me having some very close calls to death or actually dying. So I decided that I was going to turn that off because I was tired of being in a mob fight or being perched somewhere precariously, thinking that I'm moving forward and the game is kind of like paused because it's auto-saving, and the next thing I know, I'm falling to my death, or a wither skeleton that was, you know, 6 blocks away is now just a few blocks away and hitting me. So I turn the autosave off, and I just try to remember that every time I accomplish enough tasks that I make sure I save, so that, you know, I don't lose progress. Because without autosave on, if you die, and you haven't saved in a while, and you've been working on something important, you know, you're going to be in some trouble. So, basically, without autosave on, I'm going to save right now since we just did that. All you got to do is this. Save game. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to overwrite, and say yes. Then it asks you if you want to put auto save back on. You just hit cancel and it saves your progress, which is great. And then exit game is exit and save, and that works out really well as also. Oh, you know what? We don't have to go that way. We have this portal right here. This is just as close. This is actually pretty handy to have the portals on both sides. So if I'm over there getting materials for building, I just go back through that portal. But if I'm over here in the potion room, like just now, and I wasn't thinking about it, I just come back through this portal. So it works out pretty darn good. Let's take a drink of this. And we will go up and add a few more of these trapdoors on the couple more levels there. And we'll see if we can't get this to work out for us. Whew. Yes, perfect. Oh, there's ladders sitting right here. Do we have a gas? Oh, a gas did shoot at us. I didn't hear it. I kind of got the sound effects turned down a little bit, so I guess we did get shot at. Oops. Oops. Let's go ahead and do this here. We'll get these ladders put back. Yeah, I did not know we got shot at by a ghast. I guess that could have been when they got close to us as well, huh? All right, so we're going to do another pad right over here. Come on, give it to me. There we go. And trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's funny. You can't activate a trapdoor while you're crouched. All that stuff kind of changed with that last update, huh? We're going to have to come out here a little bit in order to reach this. Come on. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Now, let's go back down. And I'm going to hang out for a little while and see if we wind up getting a pigment or two to spawn up here. Hopefully, we'll find some drops down here, and that would be really nice. But I'm going to stay right in this area here and just keep an eye on it and see what happens. I'll keep recording, so if it does happen, of course, I will capture that so you guys can see it. So, stick around. Okay. We have a pigment up here. Let's drink another one of these invisibility potions so we can't be seen. He's up on top here. Walking around. We just need him to walk the right way. Come on. Take that step, buddy. Take that step. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Take a step and fall. Now, I guess another option we could have, if this is going to be a problem with him, is I could do an interior circle on here, which would make it look like there's more room for him to walk. I thought that he would see that and consider that to be a block, so he'd have a block in front of him to walk on, but it looks like he's going back and forth, left and right. The other option we could do is we could put a smaller circle on the interior here, and that could... oh, he's so close. He's so close. He's like tippy-toe on there, which might give him the illusion that he's got more space to walk towards that inner circle, which would bring him into the middle more, and then he would fall. The other option is we go with like an Enderman farm, where you put the pressure plates up there with the pistons, and then once they spawn, it just shoots them off of there. That may be the option we go with, and it shouldn't be too expensive. Like I said, I want to go maybe 5 levels up there, and that's about it. And keep in mind that these guys right now have all this other space to spawn on over here. Wow, look at that. That's up close and personal. They've got all that space over here to spawn on. They've got quite a bit of room to spawn on. There he is. Oh, yes. Okay, okay. That works. That works. It's going to take a little while, but it worked. He definitely stepped off the edge and fell to his death. This is the side, what it's going to look like. Oh, we've got another one up there already. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we get 5 levels up here, and I take my guy and stand him right here for a few hours. I'll go AFC, away from controller, if you know what I mean. And just allow them to drop off. We can collect the goodies from them over a period of time, kind of like I do with the spider spawner we have, and collecting string for the wool. We could just do that, and it should work out pretty good. We shouldn't do too bad. Like I said, I really want the gold for the gold carrots and the glistening melon. Not even so much for the glistening melon, because we don't use that very often, but the invisibility potions are extremely handy in the nether, and we're going to spend some time in here in the nether for sure, like we have already. I mean, well, I've spent many hours here in the nether, so this is working out pretty good. And if he's willing to step off that edge, am I still invisible? Yeah. If he's willing to step off this edge and continue to fall, that's going to work out for our purposes just fine and dandy. We add a few more levels, and we add some slabs around the base. And if I have a little chamber right down here that I stand in, yeah, I think that's going to work out just fine. We're within range of them, so they're going to see us. He is still up here, correct? Did he despawn? I wonder if he despawned. That's the only other problem I can see, is that they will despawn. No, he's still up here. Okay, beautiful. He's still up here. That's good. Come here. Come here. That's it. Come on. Come to Daddy. Take your first step. Bet they can. Yeah, they've got room to kind of roam around up here, don't they? Back and forth like that. It's kind of the same principle that CJ did with the portals on the overworld on Radiocraft, is that the whole idea is that they move about a little bit and then step off the edge, which we saw the one do. So that does work. The only thing we have to do now is get more trapdoors, and then I can build the next platform right above his head. Will be the next platform, and so on and so forth. And who knows, maybe we'll do more than just 5. Maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I don't know just yet. It depends on how much I want. But there's a gold nugget in our inventory right now because the Pigmen took a step off. Now, I bet if I hit him... Can I hit him? Let's put a piece of glass right here. Yeah, there we go. So, I wonder if it'd be possible even to have a Pigmen down here at the bottom and just have some snowballs in here, and I could hit the Pigmen and make him mad, and that would make all the other Pigmen spawn up in there, and then they get angry and then be more apt to step off the trap. The sidewalls. Let's talk about the sidewalls a little bit real quick. I think this piece of glass row right here and that glass row right there I will take out and turn that into nether brick, just so we have a little more structure on the sidewalls there. Before we do even think about doing something like that, let's go up into the nether farm, or the nether hub tower here, and take a look back down. Thought I heard something. Thought I heard something behind me there. I'd still have to be on a bit of a swivel here. Let's see how that looks out there right now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got a big old tower sticking out there. I like that. That looks cool. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. Okay. Excuse me, Ghast. We're looking at something. All right, so we're going to have that nice tube out there that goes down into the lava, which is very awesome. We'll have our special room underneath the flooring there. Stairs that go down into it, and then a ladder down into the drop area that we pick up our drops. And that should work out for our purposes. And it's going to continue to come up, so we may have to do a little slabbing up here on this island right here as well, this out branching. As you can see, we have a Pigmen standing there and a Pigmen standing there, so this area likely will have to be slabbed a bit as well, and then this part down here, of course. The Pigmen tend to spawn wherever you are. They like to get in your way. Plain and simple, that's their job, is to get in your way while you're working on stuff. So, but as far as a AFC area goes, it'll be right in that tube. Yeah, I think we're on the right track. I think we are. If we're patient and not greedy, haha, Pigmen sword in hand. Yes, Pigmen sword in hand. If we're not greedy and we, let the farm do its thing, it should work. It's not going to be the most productive farm in the world, but it will bring us gold nuggets and swords and Pigmen zombie flesh. So I think it's going to fit our needs just fine. Let me know what you think. Comments dropped off a little bit. Any ideas you may have for this to decorate it up a little bit and make it a little more efficient? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I thank you so much for your time. I'm the Radio Man 03, and I will talk to you again next time.